What's up, everybody? Welcome to DFS by the Numbers and doing something a little bit new today. We're going to go over the most handsome UFC fighters. I'm going to give my top 5, starting from number 5, ending with number 1, and just see who the most handsome UFC fighters are on the roster. So, we'll get into it. Before we do so, if you can leave a like on the video, also subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, would really appreciate that. But yeah, I say we get into it here. So, number 5. We have Drew Dober. You know, pretty handsome. Move my picture over here. Pretty handsome. He has the hair going on. He has the chin thing going on as well. So I put him at number 5. Some might argue he should be up, closer to number 1. Some might argue he shouldn't even be on the list at all. But for me personally, he's going to be number 1 on or number 5 on the list here. So getting into number 4, we have Jessica Andrade. Obviously, as you can see, very handsome. She's got the hair going on, little spike. She just recently came out with an OnlyFans as well, something to mention. And she has a, very nice haircut as well. And I did put her at number 4. Some might argue that she should probably be up closer to the top. But once you see the fighters I do have closer to number 1, number 2, number 3, you'll kind of see why I did have to, put her in this 4th spot. So Jessica Andrade, I do put her at number 4. Obviously very, very handsome, but she will not make my top 3. All right, so getting into number 3, we have Sarah Froda. Sarah Froda, who is, obviously very handsome. She has a very good haircut and an interesting haircut. I mean, this is something you don't see much in the UFC. This is something that's unique and something I like, and it's something that obviously looks very handsome. And then she has the tattoos going on, and yeah, so she did make my top 3. Some might argue that she should not be on the list. Some might argue that she, maybe I'm overrating her handsomeness a little bit, but I do think she's very handsome, and I do think she deserves to be on this list at number 3. So we'll get into number 2, and we have no other than Priscilla Cachoeira. Priscilla Cachoeira, who obviously has a very handsome haircut, very handsome overall, and a handsome personality. She has a haircut that you can, really set your watch to. I mean, this haircut is, something that, one of the best haircuts in the UFC. So I think she's very handsome. I think she's number 2. She almost made number 1. But once you guys see who number 1 is, you will definitely see why that fighter is number 1 on the list. But Priscilla Cachoeira, I do think she deserves to be in this number 2 spot. Obviously, extremely, extremely handsome. So now, getting into number 1, before we do so, if you can leave a like on this video, also subscribe to the channel, would really help out a ton. But we'll get into number 1 now. And if you do like this concept, if you do want to see more videos like this, just let me know, and we'll get it going. So, number 1 on the list, Virna Jandiroba, the number 1 pound for pound most handsome fighter in the UFC is going to be Virna Jandiroba. I mean, she has a very nice haircut, as you can tell. Very, very handsome, especially in the face as well. And, she just gives you that look. She just gives you that look. And, when she gives you that look, I mean, it's something like you've never felt before. So I do like Jandiroba. I do have her as my number 1, most handsome fighter in the UFC. And, that's going to complete the list. So just to review quickly, we have Drew Dober, number 5. We have Jessica Andrade, number 4. Sarah Froda, number 3. Priscilla Cachoeira, number 2. And Virna Jandiroba, number 1. So let me know who you guys think who is the most handsome. And that's about all I got. And see you guys soon.